walk us through that your interception return for a touchdown. What did you see leading up to that?
To be honest, it was. I'm gonna just set it straight here. I was just in the right place at the right time. It was a great play call by Coach Bates, and that play put me in that position to be in that spot. So, like I said, it's just being in the right place at the right time.
Does Clemson run a lot of shovel passes, or is that kind of?
Yes, they actually do. And we've seen that in 2016, I think, a couple times last year, and every week we go through plays that we have trouble with, like defending, and that was actually a play I missed in Tennessee a couple times. So, just being able to defend that play very well this time, it just felt good.
SirVocea, you're kind of running alone towards the student section as the play. Can you describe that feeling as you're heading towards the fans and scoring?
My main thought was don't fall. During fall camp, I had a pick, and the first thing I did was fell. Well, I was running, but I was close to the touchdown, and I fell. And I was like, man, if I ever get this chance again in Heinz Field, I know not to fall. So, just running all alone, I'm like, please don't fall, please don't fall, the whole time. So.
After the interception, they made him move a quarterback. As a defense, when you see another guy run out there as quarterback, do you feel a sense of panic from the other sideline?
No, because I know how we practice, and I think other teams do the same thing, and they prepare more than one quarterback very well. So I don't think it's a sense of panic for the other team. I just know, it's just time to do what we do best and just keep getting after them.
What's the key to your defensive success since the Western Michigan game?
I think we just looked at film and we made multiple changes that benefits us, and whether it gives relief to the DBs or give relief to the linebackers in the run game. It's a lot of things that we had to change, and a lot of things that we had to fill out a couple games to make sure we were doing our corrections were doing the right thing.
Years past, there's been some seasons where Pitt's been on the rise, had some momentum, gotten to a stage like this, and the game's gone the other way. What is it about this team that makes this result different? What do you guys have in the locker room that made this result different than some of those other ones?
I definitely think it's the love for each other, and I think it's more leadership across the board, whether that's somebody in the receiver room, somebody in the running back room, D-line, linebacker. It's across the board leadership, and we're all buying in. We know we're all passionate about the game. It's something that everybody wants to take it to the next level, and if we get a chance to, I guess, be the team or keep going and keep building momentum, everybody will buy in just to do that.
Well, you're on the sideline, but what's it like whenever you see your quarterback diving for first downs, going 3rd and 6, and diving out of bounds, making a play like that?
The first thought that comes to my mind is, man, he's a winner. And if our head leader is doing all of that for us, just to get that extra yard, fight for that extra yard, whatever, I'm just like, man, if he's doing that, I know I can do just a little bit extra for him, and I think everyone else sees it as well. So like I said, just being Kenny doing that is showing everybody else, like, all right, it's time to fight for him as well.
Boss, you didn't have a lot of opportunities at this level coming out of high school other than Pitt. I know you had injuries that you dealt with. You had to go back for an extra year. Was there a point in that process where, like a day like today, where you score a touchdown against a multiple-time defending ACC champs, wouldn't have been possible? What do you feel like let you make the steps to get where you are right now?
Perseverance. Everybody goes through ups and downs, and you just got to fight through it. And I believe, my journey to get here was just that, just fighting through everything I could and believing in myself to be where I am today.
What's the impact of this win for the program?
I would say it's a big impact, but not only because of who we played. And I'll say this every week. It's just because it was the next game, and it's the next game that we won, and it's an ACC game. So if we go 1-0 every week, it's always a big game. It's always a big win, and it always gives us an extra boost in momentum.
When you guys were, late in the game there were like several penalties on the offense and the defense that either stalled the offense or extended the drive for Clemson.
how were you guys responding to that? Was there was there any frustration on the side, or was it kind of just a focus that you kept? Was there, or did you guys feel like there was a bit of a grievance on your part against the officials?
I gotta go look back at the film and see like what actually was, you know, called and whatnot. But it's at that point, it's like, man, we just gotta play smart and we just gotta do better. And you know, we can't get beat ourselves. That's beating ourselves if we get those penalties and those. We don't need to do that. So.
SirVocea, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you back upstairs.